Hi everyone, I want to show you with this video a really nice method to create some variation with only two notes. I mean, not two notes to create variation, but the song is composed basically of two notes. This one, the B. What's the trick? With the sound C4 you can find a really nice effect that create rotary and a kind of distorted sound. So first of all, let's control the setup. Cut off in this position, and you can move during the performance to the fully open to the half position to create a nice sound, a kind of melodic octave during the performance you can listen. Resonance a lot, not so much but a good amount. Accent doesn't matter, and effect at half position. This is really important for this kind of melody. Go in the pattern section. I created 5 variations, but you can create so many more, no problem, no limits for your creativity. And then, first of all, clear if you need, pattern, clear, and then OK with the play stop button. Then enter, step rec, and then set to 32 steps. So press step rec and set to 32 steps, OK? Of course, the shuffle is not needed, so press tempo and set to 0. OK? Then the first part is very easy because you have to press B for all the 16 steps, okay, with slide, so you can link each other note in only one sound, okay? Then, after this, you can go on the second page and you can fill all the 16 steps with the second note, the C, and slide, of course, for every step. Then I show you a little trick, because this effect, the rotary sound, is a really strange animal. So for the first two patterns, I preferred to insert some note in the in the sequence. Sorry for my voice. So let's start from the beginning. Let me show you the variation note in the variation. So at the 6th position, C note. And the first page is okay. The second page with the C. At the 19th position, C sharp. Also to the 31st position, C sharp. Let me check. So, second pattern and the second variation of the two-note melody. Enter in the step rec mode and set to 32 steps. The B is repeated for all the 16 steps without slide. Then, second page, C is repeated for the 16 steps without slide. We need a couple of variation notes in this sequence too for the melody. So let me explain how to do that. Five, put C, okay. Second page with C. G sharp at 20th position. And the last one note, D sharp, okay? Really interesting too. Now let's go in the third pattern, the third variation, enter in the step rec mode, 32 steps for this one. So start with the B note repeated 2 times, then higher octave for 3 times, back in the normal octave 2 times, 3 times in the higher octave, back 2 times in the normal octave, 3 times in the higher octave. Last note clear. Okay, then second page, this time with D. 2 times normal octave, then 3 times in the higher octave, 2 times normal octave, 3 times higher, 2 times normal, 3 times higher. And of course, the last one clear. Okay? So, fourth pattern, fourth variation, 16 steps this time, enter in the step rec mode, and use only the B note. Rest, 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 and rest. This is a very syncopated pattern, but really interesting. You can listen with the same note, but this effect give a really changing sound, really interesting too. Then, the last pattern and variation, probably the more tricky, but not so difficult. Enter in the step rec mode, 32 steps, and start with the note B for the first part. You have to change 3 octaves, so the normal, the higher, and the higher again. So 2 octaves, sorry. So B in the higher octave, B in the higher octave too. Back in the normal, higher, higher again, back in the normal, again. The last note is the normal, okay? Second page, this time C note, same technique with the change of the octave. And the last one is the normal, okay? You can find with the last pattern really interesting harmonics, just like an FM synth. Let me show you. Well, I show you in the hi-fi demo, but this sound with this effect is completely to discover. Really, really interesting.